Okay, Friday, May 16th. That is crazy. It is already in the 70s out. It's about 8:45. So I got the Induction Pro on. Feels nice and breezy. Weekend's going to be a washout again, so I'm going out today and I don't know where. Looking at, well, I'm not going to get all new tires. I'm just going to get another rear Shinko 244. It did pretty well. I probably got maybe another 1,000 miles on it, so that would be, it's at about 3,000 miles right now. It's starting to look low, but I got maybe 500 or 1,000 miles left, so 3,500 to 4,000. It's not too bad for my fat ass. Sure beats the 2,000 that I got out of the stock tires, but that said, my next set of tires, once they both need to be replaced, because even though I don't really like the Shinko front tire, the 244, I don't like to waste anything, so I'm gonna use it till it's done, and then I might switch over to the Shinko 700s because I love that tread pattern. That's pretty much the same tread pattern as the stock Dunlops. I think K750s. But from what I read, it's a harder rubber and it's a deeper tread, so it seems like kind of perfect. I'll probably lose a little bit of the mud capabilities, but I try not to ride this bike in the mud anyway, because short of having the 606s on, no tire is really that great in mud. Like real mud. I don't think any tire is good on the kind of mud I get on my road, that slick surface mud. Or you even slip on that in a 4x4, so I don't think people realize the difference between deep mud and surface mud on a hardpack. You know, that's like silt. That dirt is like silt, and I know that because if I go to wash my truck, you really have to scrub it to get that film off. And you won't get that film off if you just, even with the power washer, unless you scrub, it leaves a fine film. And you can wipe it with your finger and see what it is. So anyway, yeah, I don't really do mud. I try to avoid it. We don't have like the kind of mud that they have down south, you know? Because most of our dirt roads here are that hard pack, which is, I don't know the exact composition, but now the actual like mud that I've been in with the Shinkos, I don't even slip with the 244s. So they're definitely, I'm going to lose that probably. It'll probably be a little bit more hairy once I switch over to 700s. Now the 700s are tubeless, but of course you can run tubes in those without a problem. Obviously, I'm not gonna go tubeless. I would never go tubeless. I've had tires punctured from my road, car tires, so I could get some pointy gravel occasionally. You want tube tires? Oh, they got two houses up here. Isn't that lovely? Two brand new houses. Two brand new, probably $1 million houses. Right, I gotta get gas. I was like, trying to remember where I was going. Yeah, the Shinko 700s look good. I don't know. I mean, I'll try them. And I feel I haven't really given the front tire of the Shinko 244 a fair shake because I kind of put it on. Oh, look at the turkeys! It's turkey time. Where are all the hunters? Come on, man! Come on, man! Because I put that front tire on when the back tire was at 3,000 miles. Now the back tire is not worn yet, but it could have something to do with the floatiness. Although it does just feel like it's, specifically in the front, so I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, probably in a month or so. Oh, it smells so good. I want to get some fresh air. I had to open my visor. Oh. It just smells like Florida. It's just... So anyway, probably about it in a month or so, I'll change the rear tire. I'll get another new 244. And that's the other thing I want to switch to the less aggressive tread pattern is because you definitely lose a lot of speed with the knobs. I would say I lost a good 10 miles an hour between the two of them. And I remember when I put on the rear one last year, and I was like, oh, it seems like I have to rev higher, and I'm like thinking of all the things it could be, like a dummy, and not realizing, oh yeah, it's just slower. So yeah, you have to rev higher to get up to the same speed. That was, I think I estimated then it was about 5 miles an hour, and then with the front one, it's like another 5 miles an hour. So I'm definitely losing like 10. And I can tell because I've been riding the bike long enough to get a feel for when it's at, certain RPMs, what the speed's going to be. With the right setup, these bikes have no problem hitting the high speeds. So I think people are like, oh, they're slow. Well, what tires did you put on it? You got 606s on it? That might be why it's slow. Right now, if this was before, this would be like at 65. I want to hit like the more aggressive stuff, but there's only so many places you can go. And I've pretty much been to all of them. Last year I spent a lot of time exploring all the back roads, and 95% of them were just dead ends. I didn't really go very far at all. So this is what I got. I mean, I can't complain. I get to do this every day. See this beautiful landscape. Of course, I could take it on some gnarly trails, but I'm not too keen on doing that by myself. See, he is not too keen, you see. He has hardly got one. Right, I gotta get gas. Dummy. Dummy, you gotta get gas. This orange helmet, so much nicer. The gold visor, I should say. Gotta go real slow here. This is Dum Dum Land right here. Watch out for that water. Watch out for that Jersey driver. Why are there so many New Jersey people here? Oh, it's always windy on this road. So they got a 2025 KLR out now. Seems to be the exact same thing with just different color options like the last 3 years. Which is cool. I'm glad to see it still going. I remember when the 2022 finally, when it hit, when it came back, you know, I saw the Fortnite video, it's like, it's back? And then towards the end of the video, it's like speculating whether or not it was going to stay. And it did. That's good. I mean, you can't beat, like, they got this down. They can't beat this deal, right? And they pretty much, I mean, it's their top selling motorcycle. And it seems like they got the lean manufacturing down well enough that they're probably making pretty good money off of this bike. So why kill it? I think anyone who rides motorcycles should own one of these. That's my personal opinion. You can't beat it. I got the bird poop off. I washed it. I just power washed it. The guy's scared. Oh. Traffic is stopped and there's like two cars up there didn't have brake lights on. Oh, this is a good time to stop here. There's nobody here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Crazy not to. Oof, heating up. Oh, it smells too good here. Well, I didn't get gas, so stopped to get coffee, and I talked to some guy for a while about how New Hampshire's getting overdeveloped. I gotta get home now. There's too many people in the gas station, so I got some gas cans. I'll just use those. Plus, I am sweating. My clothes are all sticking to me. There's a radio tower up there now that I have never seen before. Yeah, these towns are dumb. These towns are dumb. I was saying that, you know, about freedom being a double-edged sword, because New Hampshire was loved for its freedom. But that same freedom allows developers to just come in here unobstructed and just buy out everything and build. There's a lot of these towns have no zoning laws. It's just New Hampshire's up for grabs. That's what I always say. Until these local governments, until the people come together to make some rules, unfortunately, to protect the land, it's just going to keep happening. Dictator versus democracy. Like even now, I don't want to get political, but even now you drive through these rich neighborhoods and they got political shit out there. Get out of New Hampshire. Go back to the city where you came from. No one cares about your politics except you and all the other filth you brought with you. See, I'll tell you one thing. When I meet a lot of these old-timers, New Hampshire old-timers, they're almost... I don't know if I would say Democrat, but because here's the thing. When I was growing up, it was Republicans who wanted to develop. It was Republicans who were the rich assholes. Now that has changed. People don't realize that, because he was like, the problem with New Hampshire is it's become too conservative. And I didn't get into it, because I didn't want to, I had to go. But I said, I want, just tell them what I tell everybody. Go drive around where all the rich people are and see what political side they're on. It's not the same as it used to be. These parties have changed. I'm more. I don't know what I am, but I'm not Republican. I'm definitely not Democrat. I'm just someone that loves freedom and wants the government to stay the hell out of my business. Federal government. I think local governments, there's some importance there, as I just illustrated, about making some regulations, but it should be selectmen. You don't have one person making the rules, right? I think my town has 4 selectmen, and everyone has to agree on stuff. There's no backdoor politics. Backroom politics, whatever it is. Gosh. So, yeah. He was saying he worked in development for a while. He knows a guy that's got 500 acres in Campton. He's going to develop it because there's no zoning there. There's no, not even house inspections. So he said he's like remodeling 5,000 square foot houses in a very cheap way because there's no inspectors. Yikes. It's interesting, depending on who you talk to, what freedom means. I think to a lot of people, freedom means like sex and drugs. Oh, well, I'm blinking now. Hopefully I can get this sucker home. Chip God. The mechanic once talking about how those gravel chips the paint on vehicles, right? And then once the paint chips, it's all over. He said, you gotta go down and get you some Chip God. I'm like, what? Chip God. And I'm like, Chip God? And Chip, he meant Chip Guard. But with the accent, it sounded like you were saying Chip God. And, it was funny. That was like when we first moved here. Chip God. Chip God. Beautiful view. Never get tired of it. You could see out pretty far today. Oh, look at that. It doesn't look anywhere this good on the computer. Maybe if you have like a huge screen or something. I don't know, but like on my screen, you just don't see it. You don't see the sort of parallax effect, huge panoramic. Holy cow, it's got to be like 80 degrees out. Jesus, what the hell is that? I'm always stuck behind this white pickup truck.